you, what advice do you have for young aspiring models? Like from your experience, because I'm going to let them keep giggling, that you would like to give to people who want to be a model and who are ready to take that leap. Whether it's going like professional or it's just starting off now.
So never go alone. Never go alone.
So never go alone.
Especially when you're starting. Never go alone.
So share your location.
Correct.
Don't share where you are in real time.
Mm-hmm. Don't do
Wait, why
anything
not?
you're uncomfortable
Because like if
doing.
you share like on my story, I like to do like a lot of behind the scenes or like show my model,
Right.
show what we're doing. But if you post like where you're at, like sometimes it could just be like me and her on location and we're by ourselves. But
There's
somebody
creepers.
locally who's a creep could
Oh,
and go,
okay.
you know, like
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
I always do it after.
yeah,
Okay.
I always do it after I save all the videos.
Damn,
and
been
then
doing it
I
wrong
share
this
them
whole
after,
time.
Or I share them the next day sometimes.
Yes.
You know, when I'm lying and I'm supposed to be somewhere, but I'm actually at a shoot.
Yes.
So share your location.
Yes.
What, take a
Don't go
friend.
alone.
Don't go alone.
Don't do anything you're not comfortable doing.
That one's more for your photographer. If your photographer's giving you a weird vibe.
No.
Not so much because you could be with a photographer you trust and things could definitely go south.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wow.
No,
Yes. So don't do anything like you're not comfortable doing. In general, those are like your main points. Like don't.
And you
For
don't
people
always
that
have
are
to
starting.
follow through with the shoot. Like you could be
Yes.
fine and then like at some point be uncomfortable and you can definitely just leave and say I'm done with this.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, without having to share any details, if you've ever had a bad experience with a photographer, like when it started going bad, like right there, what do you do then?
Yeah, you
Right
don't
there,
have to
I
name drop
just,
or
you know
anything.
what, I have to leave. I have an emergency, or you know what, you don't. It's not that you have to stay. You get me? It's your choice.
Yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
you feel uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to get up and you know what, I have to go.
I mean,
Simple as that.
I think
that's
I've.
not what- oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, sorry. I was just gonna say I've given that advice for just life in general for anyone, like including myself, and I've not taken it sometimes. Like if you just don't want to do something, like there's no one that says you gotta do
Yes,
it. You know,
correct.
even like if you're committed to something and you don't do it, you're kind of an ass if you don't do it. But even then, like if you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So even more so in a situation where you're not where you feel that you're either in danger or just somewhere you're uncomfortable and don't want to be.
And unfortunately, though, like a lot of young models or who are just starting out, they feel pressure to do what the photographer says or to continue with what they're doing as if they're going to be like blackballed in the industry or that this person's going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to let people know, like, or they think that this is what they have to do, just like make it. And you don't, because you're going to find photographers that'll take care of you and help you succeed. Like, that's what a lot of
Definitely,
people don't
yes.
understand. That they can say no, that this isn't going to make or break them.
Do you think the media industry shifted since like the whole Harvey Weinstein thing and like that kind of came out? A lot of people kind of knew about it, and you speculated if you're not like in the end. Like let's say us, we have no idea what's going on in Hollywood. I could say, right, but you kind of like even speculate from out here that something like that might be happening. But once it was out in the open, this guy got convicted or whatever, and the whole Me Too movement, right, whatever sparked it. Do you feel that I don't know how long you've been in this industry, but were you in the industry before, like the big movement? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So would you say that there's been like a shift that like echoed all the way to here, maybe?
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, now people aren't afraid to call people out when they're being wronged. Or, the power of social media, I'm pretty sure, like, you've had people slide into your DMs, whether they're photographers or admirers or creepers on the internet, and, like, you can just screenshot and post it and hold them accountable. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to be fearful of that.
Right.
Because other people will back you up or see what they're doing.
It's like your voice. You get me?
Yeah.
Like there's no reason for you to be quiet or this and that. If you feel it's especially on our modeling side, we have group chats and this and that, and you feel uncomfortable with a photographer, let your
Blast him.
other models
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get me? Like, hey, be careful. He's a
This is
creeper.
what
This and
happened,
that,
yeah.
and it's protecting yourself first of all. I mean, I think that's. And then I've heard models that are like, no, I already paid for that service or this and that. And it's like, no, girl, it's like your safety first. Like your
Yeah, of
safety
course.
comes first. Who cares about the money? Like as soon as you feel uncomfortable, get out and this and that. And like she said, yes, like share it, let other people know because you don't know if, you didn't fall for it. But unfortunately, there's other girls that can
and,
fall for it.
Like, ask your other fellow models or photographers, like, can you vouch for this person?
Yes.
I mean, have you worked with them before? Are they legit? Like, I check people, like clients, like, even if they're like, I want a family session, and sometimes it's usually the moms or like the females that are reaching out to me for stuff like that. But then I go and check if like they're male. Like, I do take care of myself. I don't want to say that every man is the same, but usually the people who I do have problems with are men. And I've had people pretending to be like part of a family, or they wanted a shoot of them and their dog, and they were asking me stuff, and I was like, that's why I don't have my last name on my stuff, and that's why I have changed certain things, or I've
Damn, I'm all putting you on blast.
no, it's not like that. I mean, if
Just
somebody
change the
really wants to
olives.
find you, they're gonna find you.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna find
Yeah,
you. That's just how it
regardless.
is. But like I'm saying, like I'm a 5'1" female photographer going to stuff on my own. Like I have to.
You look like you could fuck some
Need
shit
some
up, though.
nunchucks.
No, yeah, it is. Like,
Coming back.
There's never too much of like, what is it? Like, you can never be too cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about the holy shit? What about the funner stuff about modeling?
I know, right?
Man.
Fucking, we're so